Getting the Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if you could, do your boy a favor. Hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. We here for a quick informational tea. You know what I mean? We got Tszyu and Tony Harrison being, set up for a date. Y'all know originally we were supposed to have Jamel Charlo versus Tszyu for an undisputed championship defense for Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo ended up breaking his hand in 3 different places about a month ago. Tszyu opted not to wait on Jamel Charlo, for the summer, and he decided to take a fight in between, so he could stay sharp. There were two opponents named that came up, right? Tony Harrison and Sebastian Fundora. Where it looks like that the decision has been made, right? And the decision is going to be Tony Harrison. But not only is the decision going to be what's good, Lulu. Appreciate you sliding through. Not only is it going to be Tony Harrison, but it's also going to be Tony Harrison for the WBO interim championship. I spelled interim wrong. I just realized that. I'll change it later. But it's going to be for the WBO interim championship, right? So the winner of this belt would effectively be, Jamel Charlo's mandatory. If Jamel Charlo, decides to have another fight at 54, these guys will be next in line to fight Jamel Charlo. I tell you this though, what's good, DS? I tell you this though, in the twist of events, right? Jamel Charlo may just go on up to 160, right? Errol Spence may just stay on up at 154, right? And the belts might go vacant, and we might get 4 different champions at 154. You know what I mean? And we'll have 4 new champions at 47 because Errol Spence decided to move up, right? But the winner of this is set to be in line for the WBO belt. That means that if, Jamal Charlo decides to stay at 154-pound division, that means that the winner of this fight will be fighting Jamel Charlo next. Or if Jamel Charlo decides to move up and vacate the belts, that means that the winner of this fight will be the new WBO champion. You know what I mean? What's good, Tay-Tay? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad I can make it. If y'all could hit that thumbs up, for your boy. 6 people in the building. I got 10 likes. If y'all could, help keep the views with the likes. Hit that thumbs up when you roll on in. I ain't gonna waste too much of y'all time this morning. Greatly appreciate you sliding through. Just wanted to come add a little context, to the Tszyu and the Tony Harrison situation. It's gonna be for the WBO. Yeah, I think so too. DS said it actually worked out better. Yeah, I think he did too. Right. I think this is more of the fight that Tszyu needs. Right. Because I had said on many occasions that right now at this point I don't think that he's quite ready for Jamel Charlo. Right. But if you can get in there with Tony, you can compete with Tony. Then that will let me see. Right. That will let us see that you are ready. You know what I mean? For Tony for a Jamel Charlo, right? Because most of us feel like that he's gonna that Jamel Charlo is going to kind of walk through. You know what I mean? Tszyu, right? I think Tszyu will be, a champion one day, right? He could be, but I think right now to throw him in there with Jamel, not a very good look. But to throw him in there with Tony, right? That's a good test for him. You know what I mean? He said, I'm knocking somebody the fuck out. What's good, yo? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, yo. Glad you can make it pimp. If y'all could hit that thumbs up, for your boy when you roll on in. I'm about to scroll on over to this article, real quick so I can read to y'all, verbatim. 7 people in the building. I got 10 likes. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Getting ready to get you right. And the fight is going to be in Australia. My bad. The fight going to be in Australia as well. March 12th in Australia. Tony Harrison is He's traveling over to Australia to take on Tszyu. But I'm about to read the article from the boxing scene, Jake Donovan. Tszyu, Tony Harrison were eager to get back in the ring, weighing out separate shots at the undisputed junior middleweight champion. The pair of top-rated contenders now turn to each other to satisfy that itch. Boxing Scene has confirmed that there are talks in place for Harrison and Tszyu to meet in the fight that will come with the WBO interim junior middleweight title at stakes. This bout will take place March 12th at a location to be determined in Australia. The show will be presented early enough locally to where it will air live during prime time Saturday, March 11th in the United States, likely on Showtime. Fox Sports Australia Dave being Damon was the first to break this story. Tszyu was previously due to face Jamal Charlo, current undisputed champion, at the top of a January 28 Showtime card from the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas. Charlo was forced to postpone the title defense by at least 2 months after suffering a left scaphoid fracture and a fifth metatarsus base fracture, according to the December 23rd medical diagnosis. News of the postponement was announced on Christmas Eve when Tszyu determined to accept another fight for the sake of remaining active ahead of his first career title shot. The second generation's boxer, whose father is Costa Tszyu, undisputed welterweight champion, has not fought since a 12-round win over Terrell Gausha last March 26 in Minneapolis. The fight marked the U.S. debut for the unbeaten Sydney, Australia native, who had to overcome a first-round knockdown to outpoint Gausha on the cards. What's good, Kurt Raines? What's good, JL? Appreciate you sliding through. What's good, JL? Now, I'm going to actually talk about that a little later, JL, on my MMA page. Fury said he wanted to do it in 8-ounce gloves in the cage. He wanted to box, though. It ain't going to be MMA. He wanted to box in the cage. You know what I mean? But that's not really the fight. That's not the news. That's not the important news, right? The important news is Francis Ngannou is about to sign to somebody else, and he's about to fight Dylan White. I'm saving that for the MMA page, though. But Francis Ngannou is about to sign to a boxing promotional company, which I'm going to tell you about. And he's probably about, not Dylan White, he's probably about to fight Derek Chisora, which I'm going to tell y'all about on my MMA page if y'all going to be around for. But anyway, I digress. With the win over Gausha, Tszyu inherited the WBO next title defense, while Charlo was obligated to face the IBF #1 contender Byron Martirziliev. A deal was struck for Tszyu to get the next shot at Jamal, while the IBF Martirziliev waited in the elimination tournament. Once again, agreed to step aside package that has included appearances on the non-televised portion of the Premier Boxing each of his last 4 bouts. Tszyu was granted permission to fight for an interim WBO title during Charlo's medically excused ring absence. So we got Tony Harrison versus Tszyu, you know what I mean, March 12th in Australia for the WBO interim title, right? The winner of this fight is either going to fight Charlo next, or if Charlo decides to vacate, the winner of this fight is actually going to become the champion, right? But that's all like Gaskin, Hardaway, Sutton. See, this ain't the past, this ain't the future, but just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.